There is a famous song by Dinah Washington, and you've all heard it, "What a Difference a Day Makes." And that song runs through my mind, plays through my mind every time I see punditry like this. Now, when you see this from fans, I understand it. I get it. We look to put pressure upon each other. We always look to try and pull the carpet from underneath one another's feet. A lot of fans do it. Fair play. There's a place for it. It exists. By the way, like, share, subscribe, hype up the video as well, please, people. Get that all done. Thank you. But, I don't think ex-pros. I don't think professional pundits. I don't think supposedly impartial journalists. Now, I'm not calling Mikel an impartial journalist. I'm putting them all into one category. Should be far less biased than what we're about to see. I've called this out against Chelsea in recent times, my own club Manchester United, and of course Liverpool in the summer, with the nonsense and the lies that the ex-pros were pushing about, oh my God, Alexander Isak is going to change the way transfers are perceived forever because he went on strike, acting like Alexander Isak was the first player to go on strike and more are going to follow suit because he's done it. And I can remember all the way back to Pierre van Hooijdonk doing something similar when I was just a wee lad. And we have to push back against this nonsense. But let's take a listen here first of all. Arsenal have obviously gone clear at the top. This is what Mikel has had to say this week on his podcast, Obi-Wan, which, by the way, an amazing name of a podcast. Let's take a listen.
But this season, I think it's Arsenal's. It's Arsenal's to lose. It's Arsenal's to lose. If Mikel Arteta and Arsenal don't win the Premier League, the squad, the depth that they have is frightening. They have the best squad, not just in the Premier League, not just in England.
You think world football right now?
In the world football right now, I bet you there's no better squad, depth, squad, than Arsenal. Name one. Name one. Squad. You're not talking about the 11 that starts. No.
I'm going to stop it there. 2 minutes in. Do you agree or disagree with that statement in isolation for a moment? Can you name a better squad? Is there a better squad? If so, let me know your opinion on that in the comment section below. First and foremost, pause the video, write your comment, then come back to the video. I look forward to hearing and reading the comments below.
What you have on the bench that comes in and win your games?
Yeah, 24, 25 players.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
it's not better. Sometimes it's not just the starting 11 that wins you game. It's who you bring off the bench. Yeah. We've seen it, Arsenal. How many games have they won? You know, Martinelli coming off the bench, winning them games.
Eze coming off the bench.
Eze coming off the bench, winning them games.
Marino coming off the bench.
Moreno as well.
Havertz is injured.
Havertz is injured.
No Odegaard, no Gabriel Jesus.
Frightening.
Yeah.
The squad that Arsenal has got right now. And Mikel Arteta knows that. He knows that. How he knows that this is Arsenal's title to lose. If he doesn't win it, if Mikel Arteta does not win it, listen, any Arsenal fan can agree with me. They can get upset as much as they want, but deep down, they know it's the truth.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think Arsenal fans who back Arteta, I don't think Arsenal fans that truly rate this squad as one of the best in the world, in principle, I don't think they overly disagree with what Mikel is saying here. I think they look at the situation and say this team should be winning. I think these Arsenal fans, the ones with the brains, they understand that Arsenal was in a horrible state when Arteta came in. He's taken them from a team failing and falling apart with a bang average, with some brilliant players in it, but overall a bang average squad, to a team now that people expect to win Premier Leagues and expect to win Champions Leagues. If anybody tries to rewrite history and compare what Arsenal were 5.5 years ago compared to now, 6 years ago, maybe more, so they're lying, because nobody perceived them in the same way we look at them now. No one did. No one looked at that Arsenal team in 2018, 2019 and said, should be winning the league, should be winning the Champions League, should be winning trophies. Nobody was saying that. And we know Arsenal fans weren't saying that, because a year or so before, they were having protests and getting banners out to remove Arsene Wenger because they were going backwards. And at the same time, they wanted Unai Emery sacked because they weren't near title races. So anyone that tells you something different, they are lying. Don't let history be rewritten. But the reason why I've given you that background is important, because we all want to see fair punditry towards our own clubs, but the only way we get that is by asking for fair punditry about our rivals. Arsenal fans won't be annoyed at being told that Arteta should be getting trophies with this squad that he's built. And I've been judging him for the past 2 seasons on the squad he has and what they've built. I've ring-fenced the rebuild and where they're at. The problem is for Mikel is this. 30 days ago, and by the way, that's not even 4 games because there's been an international break in this period. But just 4 weeks ago, when Arsenal beat Newcastle United, this is what he was saying.
I thought yesterday, very, very lucky. Very lucky. Yes, they did win the game. And I hear people saying, that's what champions are made of. What? Champions are made of Arsenal champions.
So first of all, said they're very lucky and hates people saying that is what champions do. So you can't say what they did is what champions do because they were very lucky. Just remember that and we'll park it for a moment.
They just won a game. They're not champions. What they say, this is what champions are made of. When if Liverpool say yes, this is how they win games. They never what do you call never give up attitude. Yes, but Arsenal talking about this is what champions are made of. Give me a break, mate.
They've not done it yet.
They haven't done it yet.
Straight to that.
They haven't done it yet. You know, they argue about winning 2 trophies, which is the Community Shield. That's not a trophy.
No, it's not.
So this is why Arsenal fans will struggle to take you saying what you're saying seriously, because three or so games ago in the Premier League, you're laughing at the idea that the way they come from behind, the way they fought until the end, is not the sign of a potential champion. So you dismiss the idea that they showed any signs of being champions, and only when they're champions, they can talk about doing things that champions do. But 3 to 4 weeks later, 2 to 3 games later, it's this Arsenal team is the best squad in the world, and it's a travesty if they're not winning these trophies and titles. Where's the energy come from? Why the energy shift? Has there been an energy shift because they've pulled away from the Cities and the Liverpools, and now it becomes about trying to mount as much pressure as possible, planting seeds, so if they don't win the league, it can be, I told you, that heads have to roll. Heads have to roll if they don't win the league from here. Best squad, manager fouled, they had the lead, this is embarrassing, most embarrassing thing ever. But yet 3 weeks before saying that, you were talking about this team doesn't win, they debate over community shields, they were very lucky, we can't even put the word champion near their name because they've not won anything. Which is it? Is it a lucky team that don't have a champion's mentality, that can only win community shields, that you're getting angry about because they've won a game? Or are they a team are they the best team in the world? And when I say team in club, if they've got the best squad and you think they should be winning the Premier League, you think they're one of the best in the world, you can't not, by definition alone. And this is the problem I have with punditry. If you just want to be a fan, maybe that's what Mikel is now. Maybe Mikel he's not an ex-pro, he's not a professional pundit. Maybe he's just being a Chelsea fan. And do you know what? That is fair enough in my opinion. But I look at this kind of punditry, I look at even from fans doing it, it's just so duplicitous, it's so contrasting. I don't understand it. I don't overly disagree with the first video we played. I think they do have one of the best squads in the world. I think Arsenal should be expected to go on and win the league from here. If they don't, context comes into play as to how badly they're criticised. We have to look at what happens and why they're stopped. But I'm also somebody that said it wasn't a lucky win against Newcastle, though they were the better team. It is a sign of a champion winning that way. They got that late equaliser. Could they go on and get the winner? Teams that win Premier Leagues have invariably done that. Nobody said it makes them champions or they are champions. It's the champions win. It's a sign of a champion. But there's multiple signs. It isn't just one thing. And I don't know about you. I'm just getting increasingly frustrated at the level of low IQ analysis, low IQ content being pushed out by so many of these media outlets, so many ex-pros. And I think, do you think football fans are stupid and we don't see through this? As ever, though, your views, your opinions on this matter to me more than anything else. Look forward to reading them in the comments section below. Take care, goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you soon. Peace.